A few days ago, I got a call from a young friend who's just about to take a job. She's just turned 30, a Nigerian girl about to take a big job in investment banking in New York. She's not married, and she said to me that she's worried that if she takes this job, that it seems like more and more men may be like, she's a bit too much. And then it went as far as she doesn't even want to post her successes on social media or the things, her milestones, because she worried that if a potential suitor sees that, they may feel like, she doesn't need me. I think a lot of times society puts women in boxes, and I often get it. I get asked the question, I thought you were a full-time pianist. I thought you were a musician. I actually thought you were into media and stuff. And sometimes that can confuse anybody, because you look at your CV, is it that my life is confusing and people don't understand what I'm about? For me, really, this whole career, being a boss lady, is really about living out my purpose daily. It isn't this one big thing that is on the wall that says you have to be this and you have to be that. The first thing you have to do is just recognize who you are and accept your brilliance for who you are. This is not pride. The second thing you need to do in order to take things to another level is to actually have a plan, chart a course. This is where I am today, right? This is where I need to be tomorrow. What are the practical steps I need to take to get from here and there? Secondly, and something that I encourage people to do, it's not about copy and pasting, but who is doing today what I want to do or be tomorrow? Let me look at their journey. Is there something I can learn from them? I believe in mentorship. That's why I'm really passionate about mentoring young women. But I think we can use other people as a reference point. It's not to say that we copy them or what they're doing, but to say, you know what, Gaz, you're such a fantastic photographer. You capture images brilliantly. In 10 years' time, I want to be where you are. Tell me, can I learn from you? That's part of your plan. And I think the third thing is really just about going for it, but also having the humility to pivot and to say, you know what, this is not working. I'm not afraid to start from base and go back to the drawing board or to recalibrate. And I always say this, that the God I serve is so faithful that even when we miss the road, imagine you're driving in a car and you're using a navigator. It's telling you to go from point A to point B, but for whatever reason you went to C. Guess what? The navigator doesn't just stop and say, Rolake, I give up. It actually just recalculates from where you are and you still get to the destination. It just means the journey may have been more challenging or a lot harder, but ultimately you still get to point C. And I think it's really about accepting that it's not all going to be plain sailing. Have a plan, have a mentor. My name is Rolake Akinkugbe-Filani, and I'm currently part of the executive management team at one of Africa's leading infrastructure developers. Over the last few years, I spent a lot of time working in energy and infrastructure, but I'm also really passionate about empowering young women to reach their fullest potential. And I love music. I play the piano. I play both classical and jazz piano. And give me a good movie any day, tucked in my house, and just having and spending a great time with friends and family. Yes. And I love glamorous shoots.